Hi, I am Tolini Mish from Barkat School. I am at 8th grade. Today my friends and I are going to show you what we saw when we went to the market. Let's start with Janet Takruri.
Hello, it's Jana, and now I'm going to show you what you can find when you go to the market. We've seen kilos of dragon fruit from Mexico. You can find kilos of coconut from America. We've seen jars of Nutella from Italy. You can find packets of coffee from Brazil. We've seen bottles of flower water from Palestine. You can find kilos of pear from Ukraine. We've seen packets of mozzarella cheese from Italy. You can find jars of Nescafe from Russia. We've seen cans of Coca-Cola from America. And you can also find packets of frozen blueberry from America. Thank you.
Now let's see what did Nur Awawi saw.
I read on a bucket of Twix in the market that it comes from the USA. Here in Palestine, we export Huerne to other countries. We have a box of banana comes from India. We use the tomato paste that comes from Turkey. I saw a can of Pringles comes from Italy. I always drink Nesquik with milk, but in you I know that it comes from Turkey. Our hot sauce comes from Oman. One of things that come from Australia is the kiwi. We have a bag of rice comes from Egypt. The avocados is healthy. It comes from Mexico.
And now let's see what did Dima Al-Qawasma saw.
I read on a jar of Nescafe that it comes from Brazil. We've seen a bag of shuka rice from Australia. I read about a jar of Coroli mayonnaise from Holland. We have a jar of honey from Spain. I saw a jar of strawberry jam from the USA. I know that Dairy milk chocolate made in Egypt. I saw a can of mackerel from Portugal. I've never known before that Bart's candy comes from Mexico. We've seen a bottle of vinegar made in Nablus. Senora luncheon made in Palestine.
And finally I'm going to show you what I saw. We've seen packets of green tea from Turkey. You can also find packets of Nesquik from Turkey. We've seen jar of book from Denmark. You can also find packets of Oreo from Saudi Arabia. We've seen a carton of Cocoa Pops from Australia. You can also find a can of mayonnaise from Oman. We've seen a packet of Galaxy chocolate from Italy. You can also find a case of lamp sugar from China. We've seen a packet of ketchup from Holland. You can also find a can of tuna from Thailand.